From grassy English fields to packed stadiums in India, Australia, and beyond, cricket has become one of the world's biggest sports. But how did it all begin? Cricket began in England over 800 years ago, yes, the 13th century. It likely started as a children's game in rural villages. By the 1700s, it had become a gentleman's sport, and the first professional matches were held. Thanks to the British Empire, cricket spread across the globe, to India, Australia, South Africa, the Caribbean. It wasn't just a game, it became a symbol of colonial power, and then, freedom. In many countries, playing cricket became a way to reclaim identity. For years, Test cricket, lasting 5 days, was the only format. Then came one-day internationals in the 1970s. And in 2003, the game changed forever with the birth of T20 cricket, fast, fierce, and full of fireworks. Now we have leagues like the IPL, PSL, Big Bash, and the 100 that bring together international stars and massive fan bases. Today, cricket is more than a sport, it's religion in India, a passion in Pakistan, a heritage in England, and a growing dream in countries like Afghanistan and the USA. It unites people, creates legends, and continues to evolve, faster, louder, and bigger every year. In 1992, Pakistan didn't just win a World Cup, they made history under a man on a mission, Imran Khan. March 25, 1992, Pakistan defeats England in a final at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Imran Khan rallied his team with his cornered tigers mentality. From shaky group stage performances to a spectacular comeback, the team peaked at the right time. Imran scored 72 runs in the final and took the winning catch, leading by example. His speech? Iconic. He dedicated the win to building a cancer hospital in memory of his mother. It was Pakistan's first ever World Cup title. Inspired a generation of cricketers, including legends like Shahid Afridi and Babar Azam. Cemented Imran Khan's legacy as a cricket legend and future Prime Minister of Pakistan. It wasn't just about cricket, it was about hope, resilience, and national pride. More than a match, more than a trophy, it was a turning point in Pakistan's story.
The first ever one-day international ODI was played in 1971 between Australia and England. Rain washed out a test match, so they improvised, and the limited overs format was born. 4 years later, in 1975, the first ever Cricket World Cup was held in England. The West Indies, led by Clive Lloyd, dominated the tournament and won the inaugural title. The West Indies continued their dominance by winning the 1979 World Cup, solidifying their place as a powerhouse in the cricketing world. In 1983, India, under the leadership of Kapil Dev, achieved a miraculous victory at Lord's, marking a significant moment in cricket history. The 1987 World Cup was the first to be held outside England, and Australia emerged victorious, showcasing their growing prowess in sport. Pakistan's Corner Tigers, led by Imran Khan, claimed the 1992 World Cup, a triumph that remains a proud moment for the nation. Sri Lanka's Underdog victory in the 1996 World Cup, with standout performances from Aravinda and Jayasuriya, stunned the cricketing world. Australia began their era of dominance by winning the 1999 World Cup, a trend they continued with victories in 2003 and 2007, achieving 3 consecutive titles. In 2011, India, with Dhoni finishing it off in style, won the World Cup, fulfilling Sachin Tendulkar's dream in Mumbai. Australia claimed their 5th World Cup title in 2015, further cementing their status as a cricketing powerhouse. The 2019 World Cup final was the most dramatic ever, with England winning by a technicality after a tied match and a super over, thanks to scoring more boundaries. The 50-over format brought high drama, national pride, and global fandom, becoming a global obsession and a significant part of cricket history.
Did you know that cricket in Afghanistan rose from the ashes of war? Here's the untold, inspiring story of how a war-torn nation found hope through sport. Cricket was introduced to Afghans not in Afghanistan, but in refugee camps in Pakistan during the Soviet-Afghan War. Afghan boys learned to play the game while fleeing violence. Despite years of ethnic and political division, cricket became a unifying force across Afghanistan. Pashtuns, Tajiks, Hazaras all cheer for the same team. During Taliban rule in the late 90s, most sports were banned, but cricket was one of the few sports allowed, and young players practiced in secret with makeshift gear. In just a few years, Afghanistan went from playing on dusty fields and broken bats to competing in the Cricket World Cup and beating giants like Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Rashid Khan, one of the world's top bowlers, grew up during war. Today, he's not just a cricket star, he's a symbol of resilience for the Afghan people. Afghanistan's cricket journey is more than just about sport. It's about survival, hope, and unity. Now that's a story worth telling.
In 1983, one cricket team did the impossible and shocked the entire world. India entered the 1983 Cricket World Cup as total underdogs, having only won one World Cup match ever before this tournament. No one, even the Indian fans, expected them to go far. The venue was Lord's on June 25, 1983, and the opponents were the mighty West Indies, two-time defending champions, filled with legends like Viv Richards, Malcolm Marshall, and Clive Lloyd. India batted first and scored just 183 runs, leading most to think it was over. But then came Kapil Dev's iconic catch, a turning point as West Indies were bowled out for 140. India won by 43 runs, and the crowd went wild. History was made as Kapil Dev lifted the trophy at Lord's, changing India's cricketing destiny forever. This win inspired a generation and laid the foundation for India's cricketing future. India had 66-1 odds to win the cup, and Kapil Dev's 175 versus Zimbabwe saved India from being knocked out. The team had to wash their own clothes, receiving zero VIP treatment. From underdogs to world champions, 1983 was more than a win, it was a revolution.